Alright, yo guys, what the fuck is up? This is actually Mike Kansi here, and I found a whole new way to make videos, so this whole week, Fuji is just a fucking test. So here we go, fucking Fuji Speedway. Fucking last week, I don't know what the hell happened to the audio in the TC race, but we're gonna make sure it does not happen again in this week. And here we go, fucking TC cars. These things are fucking badass, dude. The Nissan Sylvia, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but dude, they're fucking fun. It's fucking great. And new fucking thing this week, the video's a lot longer. So, new YouTube channel, new fucking shit, more subscribers, more views, more everything, more fucking minutes in the vids, so we get more of the race shit. So, oh yeah, new song too in the beginning. Fuck it, I don't know. We're just experimenting. We're gonna see where it goes and how, people like it. But, if there's anything in the videos you guys want to change or add or whatever, let me know. We'll work it in next week. Hell yeah. Alright, now to the race. Here we go. TC cars, fucking last week. Fucking Dodge Challengers. Those things were fucking sexy-ass bitches, dude. Those things were badass. And here we go this week. The Nissan Silvias. I think that's how you say it. So, as you know in this series, every car is team color. Dragon Motorsports right now with King and Dragon up in 1 and 2. Fucking... right there, dominating. That's Dragon Motorsports, red right there. So, we got silver and white right here, which, the white team is Sideways' team, which is RJ Motorsports, and then we got the, gray team, which is Dark Horse Sport. So, hell yeah. And the gold team right there, that sexy beast, that's fucking, Amp Irish, Amped Up Motorsports. Love that fucking gold. That is fucking sexy, as, the first lap at Fuji here is going to be led by King, it looks. So... nice shit right there. In this race, I hate Fuji. This whole fucking track, I fucking hate it. I can't stand it. It sucks. I never want to race here ever again. But, as you know, a couple of seasons ago, we had a nice big Fuji clusterfuck in that turn 1, as someone's having some issues in the back, and that looks like Gleason, as Gleason did not have a great day, and neither did his teammate Kel, as you just saw him slide off into the, I don't even know how the fuck he just spun. But, that kind of sucks. But, yeah. As it looks like 2 Dragon Motorsports cars are having all the fun and riding it out and living it up, while the other 2 are having some, some issues, to say the least. But it's alright, every dog has his day, and it's just the beginning of a long, grueling season. So, anything can happen. As right now we're watching fucking King Best right now lead Dragon around fucking to lead some more laps, and that turn right there, I fucking love that turn. And so does Kevin Conway, as he showed in practice. But right now, 3rd place, fucking Panos in 3rd. We got Sideways in 4th and Mike Kansi in 5th. As you see, Sideways, I think that is the middle. I don't know who the fuck tried to go for the middle, but they tried making that 3 wide. Maybe Panos, but he may have had some help with Sideways getting bumped. Fucking caused all hell. It's alright though, everyone keeps going. And it looks like we got a nice group of cars right here for the lead. Everyone nice tight together and shit, so hell yeah, good driving on everyone's part. In the little TC touring car race here, as if you guys want me to do a full race video, which I'm thinking about doing for LeMans next week, let me know. Because that track's hell, and that's where the prototypes are going next week, and that's going to be great. So, if you guys want to see a full race video or something like that, maybe another dual commentary with the winner or whoever, let me know. We'll put it out. We'll make things work, and this year, Season 4, we're going all out. And apparently so is King and Dragon, because right now they're 1 and 2, and they're leading everything here. And, Dragon wasn't too pleased with last week's finish in the 500s and the TC cars, and I think it's safe to say that he made Fuji his bitch. As right now, who the fuck was that? That was Amp Irish and maybe Panos getting together right there. What the fuck happened there? As I don't even know what the fuck happened. Looks like Amp got up into Panos, got him sideways. Great fucking save, nice driving, and everyone keeps going. As now we're watching Great God Zeus, who's actually not the right color this week. He is actually supposed to be a gold car. He's on Amped Up Motorsports, me and Amp Irish's teammate. But apparently no one sent him the right paint, so he decided to go with the blue look. And decided to go with those fucking pink rims. Fucking Ryan Mead. What the fuck? They look nice though, I like that. I like the added touch, to say the least. as he's working around Great Guy right now for a fucking ninth spot maybe, or eighth spot, whatever. As it's kind of hard to see because right now I'm like this whole video and how I'm making these things weird, and this is something new I'm gonna try to add in right here. This is something just to see how fast your laps are. I guess to see who's the fastest lap, who's gaining and who's losing. In the videos you're gonna see this more and more out. Uh, you know, it still shows us racing on the top, so it's all good. We're gonna just see who has the fastest lap here, which I can't read because it's too far away. But I'm pretty sure King and Dragon are spanking the field here, as the draft really doesn't play an important role until these cars get up to about 140 miles per hour. But these things take forever to get up to speed, as someone else just almost fucking wrecked. But nice save. As everyone's kicking up dirt and shit. That's what I like to see. As fucking sideways right now, cruising in third spot. A lot of guys last week at Daytona did not have a really good run, and just Daytona, it's a wild card. You never know what can happen. You never know what's gonna happen. And Gleason ended up winning the race, and right now he's back in fucking 11th, and he did not have a great start to this one. And third place finisher was Kevin Conway, and he's cruising in the back right now too. So looks like the guys that did good last week aren't doing too swell right now, but it's still early in the race where they got fucking just about 20 laps left, and anything can happen. As right now we got Amp Irish in 5th spot, Mike Cansey in 4th, Sideways is still in 3rd, and Dragon and King are 1st and 2nd. As now the field looks like it's starting to go into 2 groups right here, as Great God is kind of leading the 2nd pack, or maybe that might be Panos, as Panos is kind of in between. He doesn't know what group he wants to be with. But right here we're going to see Ryan Mead get under Great God, and he's going to use those pink rims and fucking try to pass the painted blue car that's on Amp Up Motorsports. Someone from the shop's gonna have to send him a a gold paint before next week. Just gonna have to maybe email that to him or something, get the trucks to deliver it. But right now we're on board with Kevin Conway, who is on RJ Motorsports, and we're gonna go back to Gleason right here, who had some trouble on the first lap. Not as much as Kel right there, who Kel's just pretty much out of the picture, but sucks. No more cautions anymore unless, you know, there's an accident that fucking, I guess, takes out half the fucking field in the first couple laps. But no more halfway cautions, no more cautions. Just go fucking drive. You know, you fuck up, that's it. So driving wisely. As you see either me or Amp Irish right there getting into the sand and dirt. So that's driving smart, let me tell you. But right now, fucking King Best. Showing that, last week wasn't too great with TC cars. I think he got fucked. I'm not too sure. I don't remember. I don't know. But we'll look into that. Anyway, fucking glad to see Dragon Motorsports 1 and 2, and Amped Up Motorsports is 3 and 4. RJ Motorsports battling for the lead right here, going underneath Dragon, gets underneath him, and it looks like Sideways did take 2nd spot, but Dragon's gonna fight back on the low side. And let's see who's going to come off the turn with it. Looks like Dragon's going to prevail and retake the spot back. As Candy's in 4th, Amp Irish is in 5th. Everyone's going up on the high side in the back. And these cars are fucking sexy. Look at these things. We're racing these things next week at Monaco or whatever. I fucking hate next week's track, and I don't know. I can't wait for that. It's going to be fun, but I know it's going to be rough too. So the TC cars and the 500s go to Monaco, while the prototypes go to the LeMans track, which is, I think, no, it's not the first endurance race, but it's going to be a great race, though, to say the least. But now it's the 5-car clusterfuck right here for the lead. Just keeps on cruising around the track. King's still the leader, so trying to rebound from last year. He didn't have really too great of a season last year. He did win a couple races, but not the season he was hoping for. As Amp Irish looks under Kanzi. Is he going to get the spot? Maybe, maybe not. As we go back to Panos and Shag. And where the fuck does Shag come from? And we're going to be asking that question quite a bit later on in this race. As we watch Ryan Mead here with those pink rims. Sexy fucking rims. Kevin Conway back in 9th spot. And Great God just hanging on to the top 10 with that blue car, I guess. But Conway, Great God, just trying to hang in. Maybe a wreck up here will bring him back up. But right now, the 5-car clusterfuck is showing its dominance right now as King Best is leading it. Dragon right behind him, sideways behind that, Mike Cassidy, and then Amp Irish. So as King's coming around the final turn, anyone going to try to make a move? Doesn't look like it. So it looks like we're going to jump up to lap 18 here. And the only thing we're really going to miss, well, 18, 17, the only thing we're going to miss is a couple wrecks, but it will be in the fuck-up cam, don't worry. The fuck-up cam is back. And, pit stops. And if we had a pit stop award, it would go to Shag because he just dominated. But first, we're going to show this right here because I don't understand what happened here. This is King Best. After the pits, he's back in the 8th spot. And right there, he just hit sideways. That's going to be in the fuck-up cam too. I'm not quite sure what happened between them two. I mean, I can understand King's frustration that he was first and now he's back in 8th spot and sideways was holding him up. But I'm not quite sure what happened. It will be in the fuck-up cam. I was looking for sideways to maybe hit King or something like that. There was one turn. You're just seeing the fuck-up cam. But anyway, here's Shag with the great pit stop. He actually pitted a lap before us. And, he got out and he fucking hauled ass. And he was hauling ass. No one could catch him. And Ryan Mead moved up here as he's in 2nd spot. Dragon's in 3rd. 4th place is Panos. 5th is me. 6th is Amp Irish. And it looks like 7th might be... Yeah, well, yeah, 7th now is King after he fucked sideways. But here we go. This is what happened to Kevin Conway. This, I don't understand this at all. Okay, because Conway's coming up on the high side. Amp Irish is coming out of pit. And Irish just straight up came up and hit Conway out. I'm not too sure why. I don't really understand how that transpired, but we're gonna ride on board with Conway right here, and you're gonna see it. I don't know if he had a problem with Conway. I don't know what that deal was. But so we're gonna show a couple things here at once. I didn't mean to do this, but bear with me here. We're going to see what happened next with Sideways and King. This is coming into the final corner. As you see, Sideways get a little into King. King gets Sideways and pushes Sideways into the dirt. Nothing really bad there. That could have been just a missed braking point on Sideways. He overturned the corner, overran it, and King had nowhere to, he had nowhere to go but into King. And then right here, I want you guys to watch King's throttle. Just fucking watch it. Because, like, apparently, don't fuck with King, guys. But, just watch his throttle. It's pretty sick as you see him back off. And then all of a sudden, just gun it up to Sideways right there. And, make sure he gives Sideways the extra help he needed to hit the sand. I love it. It kind of sucks for Sideways. He's not going to have a great finish like he hoped. Past 2 races, not that great for Sideways. For the TC series, at least. And, that hurts. I feel for you. I feel for your former teammate. I feel for you. But, right now, look, Shag dominating. Shag out of nowhere. He was running in the back the whole fucking race, and then once pit stops, he came in the lap early with Kevin Conway, might I add. That's why Conway did not pit that lap. He pitted the lap early with him. Shag was farther up on the track, so Shag was able to pull away. Conway came back around, and then that shit happened with Amp Irish. I don't know why. I don't know how. I looked back at the tape replay. There was no contact between Kevin, Conway and fucking Amp Irish, so I don't know what the hell happened there. But, here we go. Fucking only a couple laps left. And it looks like Dragon got through the pack, and he's in 2nd. And here is fucking Shag. We're going to show you guys the lap times of these two guys. And Ryan Mead's in 3rd. But we're going to show you the lap times like you saw it keep popping up with the fuck-up cam. I'm going to do it kind of like more and more. So we got to feel like who's catching who and who's pulling away from who and, who's doing what. So, as we watch Shag right here try to hold on, maybe win his first TC series race. But Dragon been a dominant force this whole fucking this whole fucking Fuji event, weekend, whatever. Trying to make it fucking win 3 in a row. As we go back to look at Panos back in 4th spot. Mike Cansy's in 5th. King Best is in 6th. And 7th is Amp Irish. And 8th spot is Great God Zeus. He's all by himself, but he's just too far away to get the draft. So, looks like he might be out of the picture as no one's catching Shag's draft, and that's a promise. But, looks like Dragon's starting to break away from the pack a little by little by little. As you see the gap from right here, Shag coming into this fast fucking right-hand corner. Fucking scary shit right there. When you're side by side, that's a scary fucking corner. As you see Dragon now coming into the picture, he's pulling away from the pack. It looks like me or Amp Irish decided to go off-roading for a little bit. Right there. As fucking Dragon's pulling away. Ryan Mead's in third. Panos is in fourth. Fifth is me. I believe that's me under Panos as I bump him up the track a little bit and take fourth spot. But here is Shag with only a couple laps left to go. Can he fucking do it? Can he hold on? Because Dragon looks like he's breaking away from the pack, not using the draft. And do remember that Dragon does have one more fresher lap tires than what Shag has. So could that play an important role here? As you look at the, when I switch back and forth, just look at the tire fucking molecules or whatever the fuck you want to call them between Shag and Dragon. Really not that big of a difference, but you never know. As Shag comes into the first turn here, he's going to come off a little in the green, and then he's going to gun it. And hope that he doesn't fuck up and wreck. As Kanzi now takes third, followed by Panos, Ryan Mead, King Best, and Amp Irish. Looks like he's losing the draft in this pack, but he might be catching back up here. As Kanzi kicks up some dirt again. Hey, that's something new, Kanzi in the dirt. Where did we hear that before? Besides every other fucking week. There's Great God. He's all the way back there. As I said, he has no draft, so it looks like he's going to come home right now in an 8th place finish if he can just hang on to it and get a nice top 10. As we go back to Gleason right here, who just got fucked from the start. He didn't really have a chance. You see Kevin Conway using all of the track right there, and he is just driving because he cannot be too happy, and along with his teammate Sideways cannot be too happy. But it looks like Panos is going to take third spot. Sideways cannot be happy with King. As Sideways was running in the top 5 all race, top 10 all race, first half, and then, you know, with a couple laps to go, that kind of happened to him. That sucks. I feel for him, but it's racing, and you know, shit happens, I guess. Shag still kicking up dirt and trying to pull away, and it looks like Dragon has pulled away from the pack. And can he run down Shag here in the closing laps? As we're going to see right now who has the fastest lap and see if if Dragon is catching Shag. As you're going to see the gap. I can't fucking see it because it's too small, but it looks like Dragon's 3.3 seconds away, and it looks like the pack led by Mike Kansi is about 6 seconds away. So we'll see what that is next time by. We'll see if Shag's pulling away. We'll see what's going on there, but Dragon is definitely pulling away from the pack, as it looks like King is now back up in the third spot as he goes under Kansi to take it. And we're going to jump back to Shag here, coming into the fast right-hander. He's just cruising. He's just wishing. 4 laps to go. Can he hang on to it? As Dragon's nowhere in the picture right now, but he's hauling ass. He's got that secret turbo. And Dragon's fucking hungry. As he's just coming into the picture now, you see where he is. And there's King Best right there in third spot. And then there's Mike Kansi in fourth. Panos looks like he's in fifth. So it looks like the battle for third spot's going to heat up here in a couple laps, at least. And we might have a battle for the lead here with Shag and Dragon if Dragon can catch him. As we go back to the battle at third. Oh, we're going to have a nice little battle for third spot between 5 cars, it looks. So this shit can get very interesting here. As Shag's coming into the final turn again. King or Dragon's right there. He's definitely catching him. Definitely. And definitely pulling away from the pack. As you see the pack right behind Dragon. They're not that far behind, but you don't have a draft. You ain't driving good. One fuck up, you're done. As here, we're going to see if Dragon gained anything here. And it looks like Dragon's 2.6. I don't know if I'm right, but he gained quite a bit on him if he's 2.6, and it looked like the pack behind that was like 5.7 or something like that. Yeah, so Dragon's definitely catching King, or catching Shag, and it looks like the pack is catching up to them too, but just not as quick as Dragon. As King goes back around Kansi for third spot. And as you see in the back, that blue car back there, that's Great God. He's if someone wrecks, he'll enjoy it, but who knows? Anything can happen here. With just 3 laps to go, Shag just trying to hang on, trying to win a race. as he sees Dragon getting bigger. As Dragon's right there now, as they're both in the same picture. This could get really interesting now. And yeah, this is a whole new way I'm doing recording the videos and shit. So I think this way I'm doing it, I'm gonna be able to punt, put them out a lot quicker than what I was. So sorry it took me a while. I had to do some research on it and all that shit. So yeah, sorry it's like fucking probably gonna be like Friday or Saturday by the time this video is actually seen. But it's alright. As Shag's still trying to win. Can he do it? Can he hold him off? That is the big question here, as now we're coming to 2 to go. And Dragon's not in his draft yet, at least. But he might, as King gets a little sideways coming off the corner. Holy shit, what the fuck happened there? As King's trying to push it, Kansi's pushing him, and it looks like 3 cars now are battling for 3rd spot, because it looks like Ryan Mead and Amp Irish backed off a little. And here are the times at the line. As it looks like Dragon caught him a little bit more. It's hard for me to see. Maybe 2 seconds back now. As here goes Mike Kansi under King to take the pass. Looks like King's going to use the crossover and go back on Kansi and bump Kansi a little bit. Things are heating up. As it looks like Panos is going to follow him. And Kansi's going to drop back to 5th right behind Panos. And Ryan Mead's right there, as it looks like Amp Irish might be a little bit too far behind. But he's still in the draft, and speaking about not too far behind, Dragon is right there. So this could get very heated here on the final laps. As the pack's actually closing up too, as it looks like Panos wants 3rd spot as he goes under Dragon, fucking King. Looks like Panos is going to take home 3rd. Well, maybe not take it home, but take it for now. As Kansi's still cruising in 5th, they're coming in this fucking fast right hand side by side. Fucking dangerous move right there. But it's alright. As the battle for the lead might really heat up right here. As now Dragon might have Shag's draft on the straightaway. Oh no. It looks like 3rd place might get even more fucking heated, because now it looks like everyone caught back up. As now King took 3rd spot and Kansi just took 4th back from Panos. Anything can happen, as now we're watching the front stretch coming to the white flag. 1 to go. This is it. Fucking, after this, we're out of Fuji. So everyone just wants to fucking run their line, not fuck up, and not fucking, you know, wreck. As, yeah, Dragon's in Shag's draft. That might be it. As they're coming to the white flag, it looks like Shag's gonna lead that lap, but Dragon goes right flying past him. As we look in the back, it looks like Kansi's gonna go flying past King on the inside to take 3rd right now at the final lap. Let's see if they can hang on to it. As Dragon takes the lead, Kansi takes 3rd. Anything can happen. As there's Dragon, Shag right behind him. Can Shag make a move maybe? And they're actually catching up to Sideways, who's a lap down. And I did not mention this before, but Kel did drop out of the race. I think with a blown motor, maybe? No? I don't know, maybe. But, yeah. Fucking King using up all the track right there. Trying to get a run on Kansi, set him up maybe. As Kansi's trying to hold on for 3rd spot. Shag, can he make a move on Dragon here in the closing laps? As they're catching up to Sideways, who I hope just moves out of the way and let these 2 guys race it to the finish here. As Kansi's still in 3rd spot. Let's see if anything's going to happen. As here comes Dragon into the fast right hand. Sideways gets out of the way. Shag hit the grass a little bit. It's going to kill his momentum. There goes Kansi. Kansi hits the grass and uses the runoff a little bit. So the King and fucking whoever behind him. But it looks like Dragon's going to pull a little away from Shag. And 3rd place battle is heating up still. King's going to get a nice run on Kansi. Let's see, as Dragon comes off the final turn. Can Shag get a run? Maybe not, as now here comes Kansi off the final turn, and King right behind him. But it looks like Dragon's going to win the race. Shag's going to settle for 2nd, and can Kansi hold on to 3rd with these 2 behind him getting a run? As King and Panos are side by side, it looks like it might be a little too late, as King is starting to get a run now. Can he get him? No, as it looks like Kansi's going to bring home 3rd. Here are the results, guys. Great fucking racing at Fuji. It was a lot of fun. I can't wait for fucking next week, and I'm gonna pump these videos out fast as hell now. So, here are the standings. I think I'm the points leader. Hell fucking yeah. And guys, that's all I gotta say because, peace out.